Alright, I guess I came back at the last minute at the end of my last video. Might have to just clip it, because as soon as I came back it ended. I was trying to see if you could hear my medicine, because it's like fizzing. And as soon as I said that, the last video just ended, so I had to go do my laundry stuff and I was gone for a while. I'll have to just drink it as I go. Anyway, where we left off in the last video, we barely got to the next part of the Durin's chapter. So we ran into Skara, and it turns out that the next part of Durin's chapter or whatever actually has to do with him. And the way people appear in the storybook world is how Durin remembers them. So Skara is upset that me and Paimon appear as ourselves, but yet he appears as a little imp cat. So we're gonna carry Skara with us to go talk to Barbaloth to figure out how to get out of here. Because apparently everybody in the real world is forgetting him. Did this change? You can help explain things to me if you've got time. Just make sure. I already knew that though. Because apparently if we don't help him get out of the storybook world, everybody will just forget him, and everybody in Mondstadt is already forgetting who he is. The only people who remember who Durin is as of right now is Kaya, Lisa, Jean, Albedo, myself, and Paimon. I think Klee remembers him as well, I'm not certain, but pretty much everybody in frickin' Mondstadt forgot him except for like the main group of characters. And you can't say, well, main characters, what about Barbara and Dahlia? I don't think they met him. I think the only people in Mondstadt that I've seen in this story chapter that have actually spoken to him was Fischl as well. Fischl and Diona were there. So Fischl and Diona, but as far as I know, it was supposed to be everybody in Mondstadt knew him. Everyone. Including Venti, yes. Because Venti was the first person he met. But I'm pretty sure that as of right now, the only ones who remember who he is Lisa, Kaya, Jean, and Albedo. And then ourselves. Seem to be the only characters as of right now, and Venti, who remember who he actually is. Everybody else in Mondstadt forgot him. And it turns out that Skara knew about this. He said every page I read about the Simulanka Durin would be erased in real life. The only story that was remaining, or that would take its place, would be the story of Dragonspine Durin. So, sorry, I have my acid reflux problem. I'm trying to take my medicine as I'm doing this. But basically, every page of the Simulanka story world about Durin that Skara read would disappear in front of him in real time. And it would then be replaced with the story of Dragonspine Durin. So each page that Skara read would disappear in real time and then be replaced with something else. Like the Simulanka Durin was actually being erased in front of Skara with each page he read, which is why Skara stopped reading it. Because he realized that each page that he read was causing him to be erased in real time. Kind of reminds me of that book from the SCP game, like the one where every page you read, it's like a book of like diseases, and every line you read, you get the disease. Like if you read like something about lung disease and you read it, you get what that is. So that's what that reminds me of. I mean, it's not the same, but it reminds me of it for some reason.
You must be the little lost dragon.
To make it make sense, that's like reading a book where it's like, and then the girl wore a blue dress, and you read it, right? Like you read that line, and then suddenly you're wearing a blue dress. It's like everything you read happens in real time. Like that would freak me out. I think that would freak anybody out. Like if you just read something and it happens in real time, like the moment you're done reading the sentence, the thing that you read happens. Like, oh my god. I think I'd be afraid to read anything ever again if that happened.
It's true. My friends and I are lost.
So we're here with Storybook Durin plus real Durin, but it's the same Durin, so Paradox.
This meeting was no accident. The prophetess was in fact the seer witch, here to present her promised gift.
Yeah, 'cause there was 3 gifts. There was one from Barbeloth, one from Ellis, and one from Rhine-daughter. And then from ourselves.
The seer witch.
Mona's teacher.
Oh yeah! That's Mona's teacher, right? The old hag?
Insolent child. I am the seer witch, your prophetess, not some old hag.
Sorry.
But Iron, please shut the fuck up.
Now, little lost dragon,
Barbeloth.
I have come to bestow the gift I once promised. A prophecy.
A prophecy?
Of evil.
Hear me now, for my prophecy is this. One day, the dragon from beyond the castle shall be reborn, and none may avert its coming.
Okay, we already know that.
The wind took the prophecy and swept it off into the distance. And so the little dragon was shown a path to wander.
A path shown by the wind. Could that be referring to what happened back in Mondstadt?
As far as I remember, once that alchemist from Mondstadt learned about the prophecy, he chose to stand with you against the evil dragon.
Alchemist, you mean Albedo?
So, what does any of this have to do with you being forgotten?
Oh, wise witch of prophecy. Could we trouble you with another question?
You know what's funny? I seen a clip of this of somebody else playing this, but Lumine and Paimon were standing by themselves, and that Durin, other Durin and Skara weren't there. So I'm thinking what happened is when Durin loses control of himself and his eyes turn red and we have to like use our purification power to stop him from going crazy, Paimon even says, let's go back into the book to find out. I think you come here and you're supposed to do this by yourself, but I didn't. I waited for the other 3 characters to join me, aka Skara, Storybook Durin, and Real Durin. I waited to come back here with all 3 of them, and I did not come here by myself. So I think that's why it's different. Because I seen somebody else playing this, and I swear to God, they were standing as Lumine by themselves. It was just her and Paimon in this scene. The other 3 were not there. So that's why I waited, and I came here with them to see if it changes. Because I seen that, and I was like, what the hell?
As enigmatic as she was elegant,
She won't
the
speak.
seer witch spoke no more, for her thoughts had long since returned to the starry firmament above.
Oh, just when we actually needed her. The seer witch was my mother's friend, so the prophecy she just gave should turn out to be helpful.
Okay, my medicine is complete. Ugh. I hate drinking that. But if I don't, I'll be suffering in horrible pain. It puts a lot of air in me, so if you ever hear me talk and I suddenly stop, it's because I have air trapped in between my chest and my throat, and it's hard to speak.
Well, it's not like we've got better options. But, if all we need to do is leave this place, which path should we take?
Any ideas, Durin?
Why don't we take a look around?
It's so confusing. Like this Durin, that Durin, and that Durin. It's probably gonna, if we try to talk to her again, it's probably gonna say she speaks no more. Hold, wait, I hope I didn't.
Enigmatic.
Okay, yeah. Skip. Yeah, because I seen somebody do that. They were standing with Lumine by themselves. But I waited to come here. Okay, if that's appearing on the screen, it means I can change something. Go to where the wind blows from. -2. I see something purple over there. What was I saying? Pass through the thorny bushes. Oh, you have a choice. Return to the castle, 0. Let's go this way.
The wind kept blowing, but the little dragon had not yet resolved to follow it.
So this is wrong?
Before him lay a foggy path, and where it might lead he could not tell.
Oh, that's foreboding. But it always said to trust the wind, so, and the wind's never really lied to me before, so I'm gonna commit to it. I'm gonna commit to it.
If we go this way, we'll be heading back to Mondstadt, just like we planned. Out of all the options so far, this seems like the safest, right? At least we know what happens next.
He helps stop the evil dragon from returning, gets a new body, makes a whole bunch of friends, who all just forget about him.
But you didn't forget, Hat Guy.
I'm just saying, choosing this path wouldn't solve the main problem. You'd still end up being forgotten.
Maybe future chapters hold the answers. We just need to keep the story going. These are kind of like almost the same, right? Well, actually no. Because one is saying that the chapters ahead hold the answers. This one says we just need to make the story keep going. Maybe the future chapters hold the answers?
I'm not against choosing this path. I just wonder what secrets it might be hiding.
Why are you smiling at us like that's fucking weird?
Let me think about it.
I feel like they want me to go the other way. Yeah. I really don't know what to do. Cascara said if we keep going this way, we return back to Mondstadt, but it doesn't help us solve why people are forgetting him.
Can I stop here and play? I mean, take a stroll. I won't go too far.
Oh my god. Hold on. Can I even see the other path from here? Did it stop me? Hold on. Find a way out. Eesh. Well, Skara said that we already know what happens if we go that way. But wouldn't we be changing the story going this way? Skara made a point though. We already know what happens if we go that way. He returns back to Mondstadt, gets his body, but everybody forgets him. Ah, shit.
Looks like there's another path over here.
Oh my god.
The secrets he sought led the stray to discover another path forward, though it was overgrown with bristling thorns.
Yeah, I gotta stop once in a while because if you keep going, you'll skip what they're saying. Like, it'll skip. This feels wrong, though.
It seemed to lead away from this place, but each time he tried to follow it, the branches of the tail sent him back to the start.
Uh-oh.
So the author managed to work this book into the story too. I'll hand it to her. This book is fascinating.
So you know about it?
What's going on here?
When I first realized you were being forgotten by the world, I thought it might be because you spent too much time with me. In which case, the only hope of a cure would be to cut our ties for good.
What makes you think that?
Once upon a time, the stray tore apart his own story and was forgotten by the world beyond the castle.
Yeah, it's true with Irminsul, but I remembered him though.
He believed the story had cursed him, and that his misfortune had rubbed off upon the little dragon.
The story's curse.
So he thought that the fact that he was forgotten affected Durin too.
It was just a suspicion before. But now I think it's something we have to try.
Wait, what do you mean? Try what?
He's like, cast me into the void, forget about me.
One of the story's branches is a path I can't take. If you follow it out of here, I won't be part of your story anymore. Considering what the strange magic in this book is capable of, making that choice could cut our connection once and for all.
Not this again.
As long as there's a chance it might work, it's worth a try.
But I can't leave you here, Skara.
He's not like me. He deserves for the world to remember him.
What do you think, Durin? This is your story, after all. I can't let my own feelings interfere here. I saved Skara once before, and as long as I remember him, I can save him again, but what about you?
Well, maybe Hat Guy has his reasons for thinking that way, but that's not the kind of decision I can make so easily.
Go walk the path where the stray cannot go. Well, oh god, I'm worried.
It's what my stray cat buddy thinks is best anyway.
Oh, Jesus.
Hat Guy.
It's worth a shot. Just don't let this world forget who you are.
The prophecy is destined to come true. Oh my god, what
The little dragon left along the path his companion could not take. And from that point forth, the stray was no longer part of his story. Yet his memories of the stray were an indispensable part of his tale. With the stray gone, the story lost the very spark that had first set it in motion.
Oh no, I kind of thought so. Because if you remember the original story of Simulonka Durin, it was Skara who saved him. Because everybody else saw him as an evil dragon, and Skara did for what Nahida did for him. It was literally a reverse role. Like, the roles were reversed. How Nahida walked up and grabbed the Electronosis and then tried to save him. It was kind of the same. Like, their roles were literally reversed. And Skara even told him, now remember your true name, which was Durin, and then his eyes went from red to blue. So Skara was the one who originally saved the storyboard, or like the Simulonka Durin. Skara was the one who originally saved him. But now that that part has been rewritten, who's gonna save him now? Me?
In the end, the little dragon story faded into nothingness. And in the world beyond the castle, only the evil dragon's tale endured.
This is where he calls his name out.
Is this me?
Oh no, he's been reverted.
And so the story ended, with the little dragon fading from sight, leaving nothing but the evil dragon's shadow in his place.
So the story ended.
Oh no! Durin! Oh! Way to go, Hat Guy!
Oh no. It's Alice.
Hello, children. If you're hearing this recording, it's because you've reached a certain ending.
Alice?
You may have noticed that little Durin's experiences have been written into the pages of this book. Well, you should know that in the same way, its ending will also be written onto him.
Uh-oh.
So be careful, because triggering a bad ending could be somewhat problematic.
You're gonna send me back? You're warning us after it already. What kind of logic is
Let me
that?
guess. You were upset that I didn't warn you earlier? Don't worry, though. I've thought it all through. I built a very special feature into this book, just for you, the witnesses of this tale. So, go ahead. See if you can turn back the pages.
Told you.
If you aren't happy with the ending you've reached, just flip back a few pages and let the tale unfold once more.
Talk about a plot twist.
Pretty incredible, huh? That's the power of magic.
Okay. Yes. So if we go back, watch me be the only one who remembers it. That last ending was awful. No way we're picking that path again.
What are you even talking about? Hurry up and pick a path so we can get out of here.
So this is, I get it. So the only reason why we remember things is because we're not from this world. But they don't know about the path that happened. They don't know about the flip back.
Let's pick one together.
Do they know?
Sounds like the others aren't aware of what just happened.
I was right, they don't know.
But I'm not sure how we'd even explain it. Guess all we can do is warn them if they're about to choose wrong again.
No, I was right. Okay, let's not fucking do that. Ugh.
The wind kept blowing, but the little dragon had not yet resolved to follow it.
I know, but we have no choice. We already know what happens if we go the other way.
Before him lay a foggy path,
We're not doing
and where
that.
it might lead, he could not tell.
Well, there's one that says return back to the castle. Is there something in the castle, maybe? I'm gonna keep going because we know what happens. We're not doing that.
If we go this way, we'll be heading back to Mondstadt, just like we planned. Out of all the options so far, this seems like the safest, right? At least we know what happens next.
Yeah.
He helps stop the evil dragon from returning, gets a new body, makes a whole bunch of friends, who all just forget about him.
But you didn't forget, Hat Guy.
I'm just saying, choosing this path wouldn't solve the main problem.
I know.
You'd still end up being forgotten.
We just need to keep this story going.
I'm not against choosing this path. I just wonder what secrets it might be hiding.
Let me think about it.
No, we're not thinking about it. We already know what happened. We're going. I don't give a shit. Because if we do what Skara told me to do, basically this Durin reverts back to... He reverts back to the old, like, machine Durin, and his story ends and everybody forgets about him either way. We already saw that, so I don't care.
I still think you should keep going, little dragon.
Yes.
If you leave the castle, you can accomplish something amazing and make a bunch of friends along the way.
Hold on a minute.
Really? Then let's go!
Unable to preserve his story, the little dragon wandered astray. Fortunately for him, a certain prophetess had left behind a prophecy to guide him. The wind took the prophecy and swept it off into the distance, and so the little dragon was shown a path to wander. Following the wind's guidance, the little dragon made his escape. In turn, the prophetess affirmed the little dragon's choice, leaving an extra secret as her parting gift.
Oh, what is this?
Now that you've made up your mind, I shall keep my promise by explaining Fate's little trick. Long, long ago, the gods of the high heavens gave the world outside the castle a magic of its own. They called it storytelling.
Is that right?
It was a magic of almost unshakable power that governed how people met, grew close, and understood one another. Each person had a story meant for them and them alone. One whose ending was written in the heavens long ago. In truth, your story and the evil dragons are simply two versions of the same tale, and that is something the magic of storytelling cannot abide.
Because there cannot be two.
Beyond the castle's walls, your story cannot take root, for the evil dragon's tale has done so already.
So... what are we to do? And so the little dragon was shown a path to wander. Yeah, the wind took the prophecy and swept it off into the distance, and so the little dragon was shown a path to wander. Yeah, because there can't be two versions of the same story.
was the secret?
I see. I'm confused. Nani hata?
But what does that mean?
You still don't get it? Simulanka Durin and Tevat Durin share a special kind of connection. Their fates are mirror images of one another. While they were in two separate worlds, there may have been some mutual influence, but their fates were independent. But when Simulanka Durin came to Tevat, a version of his fate already existed there. So, how can two fates exist at the same time? The answer is, they can't. The rules of this world don't allow it. You can't return a book you never checked out in the first place.
Like what that girl was just telling him earlier.
So, what's Durin supposed to do?
Well, we already know about that, right? Because that's what happened to Ruka Devata. When she erased herself out of Irminsul, she needed somebody to take her place, which is why she created Nahida. And the same thing happened with Skara. He couldn't truly erase himself, he just needed somebody to take his place, so basically he took the place of himself but erased his memories. He became like a blank slate. Like, in other words, if you're taking something in or out of this world, you have to use something to replace it, or use that same object. It's like replacing a light bulb and a lamp. You either put the same one in, or a new one altogether, which means they won't be the same as they were. And that's basically what he's trying to say. The two Durins cannot exist. Either this one has to completely or override the other one, or one of them has to be erased completely. But because the other Durin already had a story here, this Durin can't be here.
Those mages seem to have come up with quite the ingenious solution.
Walks away. What do you... Skara?
I'm here to make a return.
As I said, there's no record of Volume 5 of this series ever being checked out.
Watch him steal it.
Then just think of this as Volume 6. Based on what I know, the author was planning on publishing another volume anyway.
The catalog does have a slot reserved for Volume 6. So, this is it?
Sure, let's go with that.
See?
All you need to know is, I'll be the one writing this series from now on.
Ooh.
You... What are you up to this time?
Oh my god.
Remember the red tape I mentioned before? Well, I just took care of it. Now, I guess you'll be off to see your alchemist friend?
Albedo?
It should be pretty obvious by now. He has the answers you're looking for.
Well, he's Rhine-daughter's son.
Well, we do have a whole bunch of things to confirm with Albedo, that's for sure. But didn't she say he'd be gone for quite a while?
I'll join you. Just let me know when it's time to go.
Wait, you're coming with me?
Hat guy?
Yeah, like what?
Don't sound so surprised. I'm part of this story too, aren't I? I'm just playing my role.
If that's what you want to call it, then fine.
Well, yeah. But it's not that. I just feel like you want to help, but something's holding you back.
When I first realized you were being forgotten by the world, I thought it might be because you spent too much time with me. I even thought cutting our ties might be the only way to fix it.
Why would you think that?
He once made the whole world forget him, so he was worried Durin might be affected by what he did.
It doesn't matter now. Judging from the answer this book has given us, I was probably overthinking it.
Anyway, we're in this together now. Make that definitely.
Just as well. With the ley lines rejecting him like this, the people who still remember him are his only remaining connection to this place.
Don't fucking look at me like that.
If that last fragile tie was broken, who can say what devastation his unbound body might unleash? And to think I'm one of the people keeping you here, instrumental in helping change your fate. Can't say I saw it coming.
Well, if it's good enough for Hat Guy, it's good enough for me. After all, he is about as odd as humans get.
He's not human, though.
Excuse me?
With some people, even if you try asking a simple question, they'll always give you a complicated answer. And the more you ask, the more complicated it gets. Truth is, Hat Guy's just that kind of guy.
Sometimes for sure, but he isn't always like that.
Whatever. All I needed was a yes or no. So we can quit it with all the back and forth.
He's getting flustered. Look at him. He's like, shut the hell up. Why would you Ah! Yeah, I have to wait 15 hours. Fuck it.
If you feel like stepping back into the story, just come find me.
Yeah, you just hang out here, why don't you? Hang out with the fucking faces. You have a nerve, bro.
I'm sticking around for the next few days. So,
don't let
when
me
it's
like
time to go, you know where to find me.
Can you please stop staring at me like that? Please. Please, stop. Oh my god. You're one of my favorites, but I cannot make direct eye contact with you for a long time, so I start losing my mind. Like, just stare at him for a minute. I'm gonna go to a mountain, bye. I can't with that. Holy shit. We need to go talk to what's-her-face. It's something about the pupil. If you stare long enough, it starts to, like, pull you in. I don't know how to explain it. There's certain characters I just cannot make direct eye contact. I'm just like, nope, not doing that. So that was part 4. Part 5 we can do in 15 hours. It's currently 10:36 a.m. So be at 10 up. Go. Woo! Let's see what this is about. This is the final part to this, though.
The cross-country contest is about to begin! So many people have shown up! How's everyone doing? Feeling ready?
Towels, hot soup, warm blankets. Yeah, I think I'm all set. Captain is taking the team through a warm-up as planned. Once the race starts, I'll go wait at the finish line to hand out water and blankets to the contestants.
I got here a little late because I was coming from home.
Are they still warming up? The race is gonna start in a minute. Yeah. I wonder what's taking them so long.
Oh, it's not like Larissa and Shilona to be behind schedule. Okay, we'll go check on them.
Might look on my face.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, something's probably come up. Oh, all I can say is I don't know why they decided to do that with Durin. It even says you will need 5 calendar days for your quest experience. Basically what that translates to is you need 5 in real life days to complete it. Like, it takes 5 real days in real life to complete the story. I mean, that's not so bad, because I guess it gives you something to do every day for people who have nothing to do or who are too busy. But for somebody like me, I have the time to do this. And I'm one of those players that if you lock me off and bar me from stuff and put a time limit on shit, I most likely won't do it. Because that just slows me down from wanting to do anything else. Because I have to wait for this to open up. And I'm one of those people, because I've been playing this game since it first came out. I have like over 9,000 something hours with my main account. My other 2 accounts probably have like 500 hours in them each. So if you combine all of my time, I have over 10,000 hours in this game. Literally. And if you look at my map, based on, I'm missing something out here. I don't know what. I've been trying to find it and I can't. But if you look at all my progress, like my exploration, it's literally at 100 for every area. Like, I'm somebody who plays through every single story quest, side quest, hidden quest. I play through every main story thing you can think of. Because I'm one of those people that when I would get bored, because when I was first playing in the beginning, when the game first came out, they would lock you out of main story points for like 3 months, 6 months before they added on. And now, if you start as a new player, you get to play through all of the Archon quests without having to wait like I had to originally. So I don't have like that bar anymore. Like there's nothing that bars me. Because I have everything at 100%. Because I'm able to freely go and explore it. And when I was originally playing, when the game first came out and they would put time locks like that, I would go out and purposely look for stuff to do. Because I would get so bored that I would go look for things for me to do. I would go to every single corner, looking for any kind of quest, world quest, side quest. I would look for chests. Like, I would literally look at every single possible thing to max it out, which is why all my areas in the game are at 100. Even when they put out like a new region, like they just put out Notcry not too long ago, and I already have it, each island maxed at 100. Because it's not that hard to do. It's actually really easy. Most of it comes from finding chests, completing open world puzzles, and finding like chests and such. But sometimes side quests and main quests equal up like 30 to 40%, sometimes 50 to 60% of the exploration progress itself. It's simply just by doing a quest maxes that out, and finding chests max it out fast as well. Like every chest you find, I think it adds like 3 to 5% completed. Sometimes 1%. It'll be like at 95. You find a chest and it pushes you to 96 or 97. So like, because this is my main account, I have everything done. When it comes to new stuff like Durin Story Quest, it's frustrating to me that I can't just play it from start to finish. I have to wait like real life days to complete that. And as a longtime player, I really hope they get rid of that, because I don't like it. I don't like it. It's not fun having to wait real life days just to play. I'm somebody who wants to sit down and be able to play all the way through a story without being interrupted. When you put roadblocks in front of me like that, I lose interest. I literally lose interest. If it takes so long for me to get through something that I'm interested in, I will become uninterested. That's like saying, here's an ice cream, but you have to wait 3 days before you can eat it. By the time the third day comes, I won't want it anymore. And that's literally what's happening. Like, that's what's happening.